Hi, so today we will be talking about squat. So, what does the ideal squat look like and why? I'll be answering three very general questions about this. The first one being, what does the ideal squat look like? The second one being, which traits are actually required to perform the perfect squat? And then the third one being, which trades do we all basically have to use in order to perform a squat properly? So the first question being, what does the ideal squat actually look like? Assuming that we all have a bar at our disposal, you have to think if the bar is placed on your back, you will always have to have trunk adjustment, or in the front, actually both back and front. You will have to adjust your trunk accordingly in order to ensure that your bar is in the mid area with your foot. So meaning when the bar is placed here, you have to ensure that you could draw a line straight down to the midsection of your foot. That means that you are in perfect position. You can now continue on into your descent. Now, which traits are actually required to perform the ideal squat? This is fairly general, but what you will need to do is always make sure that your belly button is facing forward, that you lead with your chest, that your shin is straightened out properly, and that you disperse your weight into your heel during descent. So as you're performing the squat, again, assuming I have a bar on my back, you will be descending and my weight is not going forward because then I would fall and lose balance. Therefore, I place it into my heel to have ideal positioning. Another thing also is very important that you pinch your shoulders back. Make sure that your scapula is going back nice and tight, and that you really make sure your core is also flexed nicely in order for you to have good balance. Now, which traits do we all share? This is also very general, but you will obviously be having flexion of your hip and knee. You will also be having dorsiflexion going on. Now, what's also important is that, as I mentioned my core earlier, you have to make sure that your muscles are working together in order to keep you in perfect positioning and balance as you're performing a squat. This goes for body weight or additional weight added. Now, this depends on whether you're using the bar in the front or back, but this is how you will be dispersing your weight. But always make sure that your knees are apart properly, at least shoulder width. Your weight is in your heels, and that you lead with your chest. Don't lead with your back, don't lead with your leg, lead with your chest. And then you can go down ideally and perform a squat. Thank you.